Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Rhondda Valleys podcast. So today I am joined with Steve, who is the chairman of the Rhondda Tunnel Society. Hi Steve, how are
How are you? Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Lovely weather today.
Well, if you're a duck, I suppose, yes. Yeah.
Yes. So first of all, could you just tell us a little bit about the developments which are ongoing with the Rhondda Tunnel?
Yes, the Rhondda Tunnel is progressing very well. We now have RCT, which is Rhondda Current Taff, and NPT on board as well, which is Neath Port Talbot Councils. We have a project board, which is headed by Rosie Collins of RCT. She's as enthusiastic as us. So, things are progressing very, very well.
Good, because I looked up a number of documents and videos, and I saw like the BBC have got involved and everything like that. Is that exciting? That must be amazing.
We try to keep ourselves on top of the media.
Yeah.
Because it's very, very important for us to keep everybody informed. Because once you slip off the top, people say, oh, well, that's dead. We're not dead at all. It's working fantastically. We had a meeting with the Welsh Government on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I can't say too much about it because we're not allowed to at the moment. However, we've got another meeting in July with them, so I'm looking forward to that meeting.
That's amazing. So what was the inspiration behind opening the tunnel? Because obviously I understand, I live in the Rhondda Valleys, and I think opening the tunnel would be amazing. I think it would bring the valleys back to life, definitely. So what made you get behind it and think this is what, you took really the action to do it yourself, like you was the leader. So what made you do that?
I was 10 when I started going into the tunnel,
Yeah.
and the tunnel was my playground. I was always in there. In fact, it's so much so that I earned the nickname Boy in the Dark, which I wrote a little book about. Because whenever you saw me, I used to come out in the tunnel and everybody used to shout, oh look, it's the Boy in the Dark, which I thought was quite sweet. But it was my playground. I grew up with it. It was with great sadness to see it covered over in the 70s.
Yeah.
I was lowered down when I was 10 on a rope to paint the commemorative plaque above the tunnel by two 10-year-old boys, 42 feet off the ground.
Right.
And on the top I wrote, Painter Steve Mackey, and underneath it I wrote, please open me. Well, that stone went missing for many, many, many years. I lost my job in 2013,
Right.
and I was suffering with severe depression. And I went for a walk, a long walk, and for some unknown reason I came across a bramble bush, and something drew me towards it. And right underneath the bramble bush was the very commemorative stone that I wrote on 40, 50 years ago.
Oh my God.
Which blew me away. We had it moved. We called a meeting in the Rafa Club on the 19th of September 2014.
Yeah.
And within a week we had the stone moved from the place I found it, and we took it up to Dewi Reynolds, the stonemason in Cemetery Road, Treorchy.
Yeah.
He refurbished it, shall we say, and we put it on to Tree Herbert Station for everybody to see. Still there today. So I got connection with the tunnel since a very, very young age.
I bet that was amazing to see that. I believe in fate, I do. And to come across that after so many years must have been amazing.
And it was so poignant because on the stone was, I wrote all these years ago, please open me. And here I am now, 50 years later, with doing remarkably well, and we're on the brink of success.
That's awesome. So see, with the grant, I saw there was a grant of 250,000.
Yes.
And there's obviously more support being given out funding. So what is the aim for the tunnel to be open? When do you see? Is there an aim for a couple of years or something like that?
We had a grant of 93,000 going back 2 years ago from the Pennycamoid wind farm. So we used that money then for all the surveys that we needed, the detailed examination to see if it's safe enough to open up.
Yeah.
And that came out as 95% of the tunnel is in absolutely immaculate condition.
Yeah, I saw that online.
Yeah. Now, for it to be like that, and only 5% without any maintenance whatsoever for 50 years, that's amazing. Then the 250,000 came in, which went towards the Rhondda tunnel and the Abernant tunnel, because that went straight to RCT Council.
Right.
And they were using it then, of course, to help open the two tunnels. So, yeah, I think that there's going to be lots more jumping on the bandwagon, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because once we have the go-ahead, then it won't be long. I reckon within the next 3 years, that tunnel should be open.
And do you think, so obviously the reason why I do this podcast is to shine the light on the Rhondda Valleys, because there's so much potential for it business-wise and everything like that. So do you think, like with Treorchy and further up going the valleys, it's going to be amazing for business owners and more potential as well for everybody and for younger generation as well?
As you know, the Cardiff Arms not long opened as a bistro. They are putting, I think, a 16-bedroom hotel there. And that was linked in with our project as well, because there are no hotels in Rhondda.
No.
Yeah, businesses are going to boom, certainly. This tunnel is the longest in Europe, the second longest in the world, and people are going to flood here to use this tunnel. We're always told about children being obese these days.
Yeah.
Well, what better to get them off their computers, onto their bikes, than cycling through the second longest tunnel in the world.
Exactly. I know. I think like there's more cyclists every year and hikers. They're all like we've got beautiful mountains and they come from all over the world. So I think opening that tunnel is just going to be incredible for the Rhondda Valleys and everybody else in the community. Definitely.
Absolutely. We as I say, we're working extremely hard. You see us sitting here down here or whatever. As soon as you leave us now, we'll be back to the grindstone, and there's phone calls to make, and we've got to, as I said before, keep us in the top of the media. So yeah, it's going to transform the Rhondda, and no heavy industry is going to come back to the Rhondda. We had Polycots, we had TC Jones, we had Brambas and Rollo Hardys, etc., and of course the coal mines.
Yeah.
Nothing of that will ever come back to the Rhondda now. So we've got to diversify. We've got to go towards our tourism and bring the people to us.
Exactly. And we by opening that tunnel, we are providing that to the public, and that's exactly what I think that's amazing. Like everyone visits historical places like St Fagans and Malcolm Park, all places like that. So what better way, a brand new display to come and see, and exactly fitness is all good for everyone.
Absolutely.
It'd be amazing.
From the Cunham Council are in the process of developing Route 882, which is a cycle route.
Yeah.
And we're hoping it's going to come from Pontypridd all the way up to the tunnel entrance, and then rejoin it the other side in Blaengwyndy, which will take you then all the way to Port Talbot and Swansea. So it means you can cycle practically traffic free, which is amazing.
Yeah, that would be
amazing.
It'd be so good. I can't even imagine it. I was just speaking to the lady about it, and I can't even imagine it. It opens, it'd just be incredible.
If you ever want to have a good vision of it, you can go to the two tunnels in Bath. They are open.
Yeah.
And that is how our tunnel will look. But a little better, because
yeah, obviously.
the first tunnel you can learn from.
Yeah.
Whatever mistakes they made, or you can make it brighter, so to speak. We need to make it educational. It's a long tunnel. It's nearly 2 miles long. So we've got to make that ride very, very interesting. So on the way through, there'll be places to stop with, educational points where you can wind up a machine and it'll talk to you about this particular part of the tunnel. So yeah, it's going to be amazing.
That's really interesting.
It'll be tarmacked, there'll be lighting, there'll be CCTV, there'll be first aid points.
Safe as well. Like, so a
a lot of people think the tunnels are unsafe because there's only 2 entrances and it's going to be a drug haven. Not at all. Because with the CCTV, if you see anything untoward, you lock the gate one side, call the police, lock the gate, and whoever's doing whatever, they're locked in there. So
yeah, there's no way out.
there's no way
Exactly.
out. So they're not going to go into a tunnel to commit any crime. They want many, many exits, not to.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's, I get your point about this, that makes sense. So what other, have you got, I saw you've done an event this week. Have you got any other upcoming events coming up to talk about the tunnel or any
We do events quite regular.
Right.
We did one last night, which was Wednesday night at the Oak Tree Hall in Treorchy. We did a presentation for the Rhondda Civic Society. But we do these all over now. Cardiff, Newport, Swansea. I got 2 in schools down in Pentra this month, I think, the 25th, 26th, around there anyway. But yeah, we've got a concert coming up in the park in there again shortly.
Right.
It's September, I think. And of course we have our meetings probably every 3 months in the park and there lounge as well. So yeah, we've
That's
always
awesome.
got something going.
Good. That's amazing. Well, keep me updated because I like what I'm doing now is live events as well. So I come round and I got a new camera coming and it streams live events 361. So any events like that, I'm happy to come along and I'll record it and it'll all go on social media again and YouTube and everything like that. I'd love to do anything like that for you.
You'll be sorry you told me that.
No, I won't. Honest to God, I won't. I promise I won't.
All right,
I will. Thank you very much for your time.
you're very welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.